everyone, and welcome to Cronkite Cut, where our entertainment news is a cut above the rest. I'm Ricky Cornish.
And I'm Milan Andrade.
From relationship clarifications to legal controversies, today's show has it all.
Plus, a special forecast for local Phoenicians looking for something to do in the upcoming weeks.
But first, let's head to Angel and Tina with a YouTuber's new show on NBC.
Lily Singh, YouTuber, entrepreneur, and now late night show host. Yeah, that's right, your girl Lily announced her upcoming NBC late night show earlier this month on Jimmy Fallon. According to Glamour magazine, quote, "A Little Late with Lily Singh will take over Carson Daly's old time slot in September. This makes her the first Indian-Canadian woman to have her own NBC late night show." All right, Tina, so what are your thoughts on the big announcement?
I am so pumped for Lily. I think she's gonna do great in her time slot right after Seth Meyers. I wonder what studio she's gonna get. Maybe right after Seth Meyers just take over, but have her own flair. I don't know, what do you think?
I think for sure she's gonna have her own little pizzazz in there. I mean, on her YouTube channel, she definitely has her iconic sets and her rainbow wall. So I feel like she's gonna implement it in some way, but we'll see how the big scheme of everything plays out.
Yeah, and I definitely think she might get The Rock to be her first guest because of their, world-renowned crush. So I'm definitely pumped to see her first episode.
Yeah, me too. And I mean, she definitely has a lot of connections with her YouTube channel with a bunch of celebrities and stars. And I know I'll be tuning in this fall to watch her late at night. Now back to you, Milan.
The internet trolls are coming for the heartthrob who made us all sing Baby. That's right, Justin Bieber and his marriage are the topic of discussion once again. But this time, the Biebs was not afraid to clap back. After claims that Bieber only married model Hailey Baldwin to win back his first love, Selena Gomez, swirled the internet, the Never Say Never singer decided to defend his wife. Bieber gave the hater a piece of his mind by calling them immature. You tell him, Justin. The Biebs also commented, quote, "I absolutely loved and love Selena. She will always hold a place in my heart, but I am head over heels in love with my wife, and she is absolutely the best thing that has ever happened to me, period." No matter how tough times get, it looks like Justin and Hailey Bieber are here to stay. So Ricky, how do you feel about this whole situation?
It's crazy because I'm happy for Justin and Hailey. I think they make an amazing couple.
Yeah.
But someone told me today that Justin wants to have kids now. I know, I don't know how I feel about it.
See, that hurts my 8-year-old heart and my 19-year-old heart. I've had Bieber fever for about ever. So these comments really hurt my heart. But at the end of the day, just want to make sure Justin is happy.
I just want them to be happy too. And I don't think Selena cares about this whatsoever.
No.
She has been killing it lately. She's been focusing on herself, and that's really what matters.
And I honestly think that their relationship had a time.
Yes.
And it had a great time. But
when it was together.
When it was together.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, him and I never had the chance, but you never know what the future holds.
You never know what can happen, so we'll just
know.
have to keep on paying attention to see what happens.
Yep.
Well, from one hater to another, let's head over to Jamie, who has the latest on Cardi B's endeavors.
Cardi B seemed to be on a high this year. She had a record-setting album, just won a Grammy, and even announced she'll be starring in her first movie with Jennifer Lopez. But you know what they say, what goes up must come down. And Cardi went down hard this week. It all started when an Instagram Live video from 3 years ago resurfaced and exposed her talking about the things she used to do when she was a stripper. In the video, the rap star states she used to use sex to drug and rob men. Along with a ton of backlash on social media, fans started the hashtag #SurvivingCardiB, a reference to the documentary series Surviving R. Kelly. Cardi B then took to Instagram to explain that she's, quote, "not proud of the things she's done and never claimed to be perfect." She continued saying, quote, "I'm part of a hip-hop culture where you can talk about where you come from, talk about the wrong things you had to do to get where you are. All I can do now is be a better me for myself and my family and my future." Let us know what you think of Cardi's explanation for what went down. That's it for me. Now back to you guys.
Well, thank you guys. Well, from one celebrity facing controversy to the next, people aren't too happy with the latest news coming out of Chicago. In a strange turn of events, all of the charges against Empire actor Jussie Smollett have been dropped, and Chicago's mayor is questioning the decision. Smollett, an African-American and openly gay man, claimed he was walking to his apartment around 2 a.m. on January 29th when two men walked up, yelled racial and homophobic slurs, hit him, and wrapped a noose around his neck. At first, police threatened the incident as a hate crime. However, things took a turn when the alleged attackers told police that Smollett paid them $3,500 to stage the attack. Following the news of the drop charges as of Tuesday, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel said this is an example of a celebrity getting away with something a common man wouldn't be able to, and the decision was, quote, a whitewash of justice. Well, Milan, this is like a heavy-hitting topic. What do you think about this?
I mean, I just think nowadays the last thing people need is this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the last thing that news needed. This is the last thing that really everybody needs to face right now.
It's crazy to me that people would go out of their way to lie about something or stage an attack.
And
You know, and Jesse says he had no part in this whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's not, pleading guilt to it. But even if he did, it's crazy to me that someone would even dream of doing something
I know.
like that.
And then now, in today's day and time, like, you really need truth in order to get your word across, and this just makes everything take a step back. You know what I mean?
Yes, I feel like there are more pressing issues we could have been focused on instead of something like this.
Exactly.
Thanks so much. We're here with your first Cronkite Cut event forecast. Let's get right into it with Friday, everybody's favorite day of the week. And we have the Canadian Michael Bublé coming down all the way from Canada to join us in the Valley of the Sun at Talking Stick Resort Arena at 8 p.m. for a concert. The tickets range from the hundreds to the 700s. You won't want to miss it though, because it is the Prince of Christmas, right? Who would ever want to miss out on that? You can use your 3rd Street light rail stations for pretty much direct access to that event. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, we're going to go a little bit north in downtown Phoenix to the Herberger Theater Center, where you can catch an iTheater collaborative Frost Nixon event, and it starts at 8 p.m. What this is it's basically a reenactment of the famous 1977 interview between Richard Nixon and David Frost, where they tried to out-talk each other on camera and try to seal each other's legacy. One was presidential, one was television. You won't want to miss it. I actually might make my way over there because I'm a little bit of a history buff, but that's just me. And then if you want to get up early on Sunday for a good cause, the D-backs have you covered. We have the D-backs Race Against Cancer that starts and ends at Chase Field at 7:15 a.m. Tickets cost $40 for the 5K, and tickets will run you $20 for 13 and up. Now, we don't have too much planned for your work week. However, the Phoenix Suns, they're not doing too well, but they will be facing off against our neighbors to the north, the Utah Jazz, once again at Phoenix, or at Talking Stick Resort Arena at 7 p.m. Tickets are going to cost you depending on where you sit. That's it for this week. We'll have you covered next week. For now, we're going to throw it over to Kylie at Fashion Week. What's up, Kylie?
I'm Kylie Cochran.
And I'm Angel Jimenez.
And we're here for Cronkite Cut at the 9th annual Spring into Style fashion show with Phoenix Fashion Week.
I know, I'm excited. Are you, Kylie?
I am just so excited to be here. It's going to be really nice to see these 6 trends that 6 budding designers are bringing to the table this year.
Of course, it wouldn't be fashion without competition, so these 6 designers are going to compete for the one coveted spot of Stylist of the Year.
Watch on to find out who will win the title.
Tonight's spring trends are Ashley Page styling 80s fashion, Beth Yohani styling white on white, Candace Carter styling monochrome, Braden Conwell styling utility, Jasmine Nash styling all dolled up, and lastly, Tim Buato styling men's box suits.
What trend are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm actually most looking forward to all dolled up because I think often women think oh, we have to dress nice for a man. It's nice to know that women can dress nice for themselves, and I don't know. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely think that theme is all about woman empowerment and dressing for yourself, not for other people. So whether that's in a foo-foo skirt, a large jacket, it doesn't matter. You gotta dress for you. So I really liked the stylist attitude, and we're gonna see a lot of that tonight when they walk down the runway, all of her models. I think my favorite is really gonna be the white on white look. I think a lot of times that really clashes on models or on famous actors and actresses, especially if it's not done right. So I'm curious to see how the models are going to look when they walk down that runway tonight. I have a good feeling about it though.
Madonna Newman, 5-year Phoenix Fashion Week attendee, spoke about Spring into Style's evolution.
So because this is such what they consider a transient state, I think a lot of people move here from other areas and they're really looking for that thirst of fashion and culture and really belonging. And it's not just Tommy Bahama shirts and flip-flops, it's more about being expressive and having fun and thrifting and doing the couture and mixing it up and having a really good time.
Who's going to win Stylist of the Year? Let me hear the names. Who's going to win? Stylist of the Year 2019, Spring into Style at the Andaz Resort and Bungalows. All dolled up, Jasmine Nash!
Thank you so much for joining us on this special fashion edition.
And I'm Angel Jimenez. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials at Cronkite_cut.
Well, Milan, I cannot believe some of the looks they were serving at Phoenix Fashion Week.
I know, the white on white look is really going to make some statements this summer.
I'm excited to see all of the looks that are going to come out of this, and Kylie and Angel and everybody and Amanda, they did such an amazing job, so good job, guys. Well, that does it for this week's episode. Look out for updates on our social media at Cronkite_cut.
And for all of the latest episodes and bloopers, check out our new and improved website, cronkitecut.weebly.com, or our YouTube channel. We'll be back next week. I'm Milan Andrade.
And I'm Ricky Cornish. Cronkite Cut is your source for entertainment news, a
cut
above the rest.
Thanks for watching.